Happy Monday, Monday. You can trust that day. How's everybody doing? Nice to be back here on this June 6th. June 6th. It is June 6th. Can't keep my days straight. I just know it's Monday because I'm here live. And if you're watching the recording, welcome as well. And we've got lots to talk about. Boy, oh boy. One of the nice things about summertime, especially now that is gone, well, it's not gone. We're just able to get outside now, is Borderfest coming underway and some other concert series and outdoor events coming. And we're going to be talking about that coming up in a little bit. Mark Perrin will be joining me, the lead from Borderfest, and also the executive director for Tourism Sarnia Lambton, or better known as Ontario's Blue Coast. But there's still lots of other things happening. And you can go to calendar.sarnia.ca. Look at this, Sounds of Summer. Look at this, Sounds of Summer. Free outdoor concert series happening here in Sarnia. You can pick these up probably at Tourism Sarnia Lambton. I know for sure you can get them at City Hall. I forget where I picked this one up. They're going to have a Scottish night. Well, look what we got. That's Tuesday night, June 7th, Scottish night. Lee's Michaud is going to be playing some country music. And then Thursday is Jules and Company. We got Celtic Women, Missy Burgess, the Fisher and Lovett duo, Joan Spalding and Doug Springstead, Littletown. There's a whole list. Lambton County Fiddlers, 402 West. And again, you can go to that thing right there on your screen, right there. And that'll tell you what's going on. That's just for June. Then they've got July coming up. Bruce Dean and Dino Karen M at the Casual. There's a whole list here. Loving it. And then August as well. 3 months of free concerts. Free. Don't tell me there's nothing to do in Sarnia. Right? This is going to be happening at Wednesdays. Okay, Mondays at Canatera Park. Tuesdays at Centennial Park. Wednesdays at Kenwick Park. And Thursdays at Paul Blundy Park and Germain Park. That's starting in July. So awesome. Thank you, City of Sarnia, for that and putting that together. I think we'll have to have some of those bands here, some of those musical groups here on the show to talk about it, right? Barry Loxton, nice to hear from you, Barry. Good afternoon to you. And Jesse, it's alive. Jesse, I didn't know where you were. I thought you disappeared. You hadn't been showing up. I thought the boss caught on to Jesse and told him he couldn't watch the show anymore. He had to work. Hello, Lily Mae. Nice to hear from you as well. Alan, nice to hear from you. Alan is in, where are you again? Is it Alberta? Can't remember. And Deb Patel. Great lineup. Yes, great local talent here in Sarnia. And we're going to talk about some of that as well. Before we do, let's get started with, I've got to give the mentions out to all my supporters. Hughes Intelligence Security Specialists here in Sarnia. Huron Signs SWO, a part of the AG Event Graphics group of companies. They've been supporting us for over 10 years. Joe's Discount Tire. Get the tires. They're just below Indian Road here. And Tourism Sarnia Lambton has been a partner of ours for a long time as well. And we really appreciate all of them stopping by to support us, or supporting us, I should say. Winnipeg, right. What's the weather like there, Winnipeg? It wasn't long ago we were calling you Winterpeg. Shh, don't curse myself. I'm hoping to go for a motorcycle ride tonight, but the weather, let's check the weather. What's the weather? I should do that. Should I do that all the time? That's what they do on the radio. And the weather forecast for today, I should have had it ready. Would have been more effective. The Weather Network, so fast. Where's my do? Okay, it's 23 degrees. Feels like 27. 4 o'clock supposed to rain. 5 o'clock, like light rain, right? We're going to go with light rain. That way I can go ride the motorcycle. We'll see what happens. It's warmer. It's plus 21 now, eh? Okay. Well, when I'm done the show here today around 4:15, I'll be checking the weather to see if I'm going for my motorcycle Monday. Oh, you're not at the gas station anymore. I'm working towards going to truck driving school. Oh, congratulations. Good for you, man. You'll see lots of nice sunsets and sunrises, that's for sure. Speaking of local talent, last week had Anthony Wing and the world-renowned Richard Beland, who is also the lead photography teacher professor here at Lambton College. And if you didn't see that interview, go back to last week and check it out. It's on the Facebook page. And you can catch all of these videos that I do on YouTube as well. And Richard Beland had his first Friday opening down at the ISO, the ISO Bar Gallery. And I'm glad I got there when I did. It was absolutely packed. And the music was playing. And then Mike Stevens, world-renowned harmonica player, came out along with Richard Beland, and they just talked and had a conversation about all the photographs, many of the photographs that Richard Beland has been able to capture and produce. So much talent in one room. Now, if you didn't make it there, don't worry. The ISO Bar Gallery it's going to be on display throughout the summer. Catch Richard Beland. Look at these. There's David Bowie and Bruce Springsteen and Robert Plant and James Brown and so many more that he has had the privilege of photographing and capturing. Just what an incredible story that was told there. You can go see the display down at the ISO Bar Gallery. And thank you so much to Richard Beland and Anthony Wing for stepping forward and having that interview with us. I was able to get backstage just before they came out. Talk about timing. And Richard Beland talks about timing in his photographs. I just stuck my head in back and, oh, there you were. Hi, Richard. Hi. They were like, come here quick. And we had a quick picture. I couldn't have timed it any better. So thank you to Mike Stevens, Anthony Wing, and Richard Beland for giving me that photograph. Just a fantastic night. So thanks to them for that. The Western Ontario Outlaws Lawn Tractor Racing. I say it every time. It is a thing out in Petrolia. And boy, these things get going pretty fast around the track and the dust gets flying. And you can check it all out on the live stream that I do. It's every other Sunday, or go to westernontarioutlaws.com to find out their schedule, racing, etc. It is a lot of fun. And thanks to our friends at Lugnuts, Joe's Discount Tire, and 2-4 Taxi has come on board to support that live streaming broadcast as well. And if you don't want to just sit at home and watch it, come on out, take the drive out to Petrolia. I don't know, it's $5 or $10 to come on in. Don't quote me on that, but it's a lot of fun, very family oriented, and you can get out and enjoy the fun as well. And I do that live on my YouTube channel. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, there's the link on the screen. I'd really appreciate the follow. I'm trying to get to 1,000. Woohoo! We're like 833. So we're getting there, right? Appreciate the support there. And thanks to the Western Ontario Outlaws for inviting me to come out and live stream that event. Move and Be Moved. The Relay for Life is back. We've had a couple interviews about the importance of Relay for Life in our community, as it is across many communities. And there's still time for you to sign up. You can go online to the website and get signed up. That's happening June the 11th, and you can register right there on the screen. This year happening at Valley Axe, a great event, outdoor event spot here in Sarnia. And I know so many people are grateful for the fact that this is happening in person again, and this year at Valley Axe. Continuing on, golfers are going to be excited. There's still time to get on this. This is happening Thursday, June the 16th. This is supporting the Brain Injury Association of Sarnia Lambton. And we had some members from the BIASL here talking to us about all of their events. And there's the information on the screen as to how you can get signed up. There's their website as well. And I know there's lots of golfers happy to be out joining that. And this is happening at Witter Station, which I'll tell you, even if you don't golf, it's a beautiful golf course. They have a beautiful restaurant, an outdoor patio, a large bar area. Just go for a ride out there. We often ride the motorcycles out there just to pay them a visit. And the staff is so much fun, and just friendly times out there, and delicious food. They make a mean burger. I'm just saying. All right. So you can support the Brain Injury Association of Sarnia Lambton by going to their website there as well. Boy, we got lots going on. I'm excited for this one. I was able to get this started and pulled together with the help of some friends. We're coming up into our third year for the Ride of Respect. And this year it's happening on Saturday, June the 18th. And the Ride of Respect is a motorcycle ride that will be happening throughout Sarnia, and we'll be taking it out to part of the reserve here at Aamjiwnaang and out to Brights Grove as well. This year, the Ride of Respect will continue to give respect and thank you to frontline workers, as well as in general to the people in our community. And also, as we added last year, we'll be driving by Aamjiwnaang Band Office and the memorial to show respect to the loss of the Indigenous children and their families as well. And then we'll come through Sarnia, and then we'll head out to Brights Grove to let everybody know that we are on the road as motorcycles, and we just want to give respect to everybody in our community. I want to say a special thank you this year to Preferred Towing, as we will begin our ride at the Preferred Towing compound or office there on Indian Road. So if you want to see some cool motorcycles and you're not even riding, you're welcome to come out and check that out. Everything begins at 11:30, and we will have KSU, or Kickstands Up as it is, at 1 o'clock. And we'll be raising money. We'll be taking donations. There'll be 50-50, all that stuff. And all the money will go to support Ohana Landing, a youth transitional housing facility brought forward by Tammy and her husband Gary at Preferred Towing to support the youth in our community. Again, June the 18th. And if you want to get signed up for that, all you got to do, I don't know if I got it here. Did I forget? There it is. Go to rideofrespect.ca. It's free to register, and all the instructions are there, time and how everything's going to work. So we hope you'll be able to get out and join us for that. I've called ahead to Mother Nature, and she said, shouldn't be a problem, David. We should be okay there. All right. So the Ride of Respect, thanks to Preferred Towing this year. We'll be doing the ride, of course, and we'll end up at London Line Burger. And if you haven't been out to London Line Burger, they're more than just a burger joint. That's their new slogan. But they are super friendly, and they love giving back into the community. They've really participated well, and they're happy to support that as well. Also, thanks to the support of OPSU Local 128, specifically the Corrections Division, for supporting the ride and supporting Ohana Landing. Back in December, on one really, really cold and chilly night, they decided to pitch a tent outside the jail, and they raised just over $5,000 to go to Ohana Landing. So thanks to them for all their support here as well. Boy, there certainly is a lot of stuff going on, but one of the most exciting things, I think people are ready to get back outside and have a concert or 2 or 10. And we've got somebody from Blue Water Borderfest. Mark Perrin, thanks for joining us, my friend. Hello? Say hello. Hello. There's always one. Test 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Hello? You're muted. You're unmuted. Mute. Unmute. You can't hear me, can you? We're going to kick him out. We're going to try to come back. Let's get rid of him. Send him the link again. There's always one, right? Let me see. Let's reach out to Mark Perrin right now. Blue Water Borderfest is what we're going to be talking about, along with some other things happening with Ontario's Blue Coast. Let's see if he got the link. And try again. Yes. While we're waiting for Mark Perrin to join me. June 23rd, 24th, and 25th, back at Centennial Park. Thursday and Friday and Saturday. 3 days with exciting lineups. Thursday, the Tea Party is going to be here. I'm really excited to see them. I haven't seen them in a long time. The Sam Roberts Band returns. And I think last time Sam Roberts played in town was the old Campbell Street Station. We've got Sky Wallace and Born Riot going to be joining on the Thursday as well. And then Friday, this is absolutely huge. All of this is huge, but to have Alessia Cara coming into Sarnia to play on the Friday is just absolutely amazing. Mariana's Trench, of course, fantastic. Ryland James and Kubi are going to be there. And it looks, we might have Mark Perrin back. Have we got you this time?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I don't know what it is. Every time it's like you got to switch over to the phone.
Yeah, you know what? I could hear you, no problem. I thought we were in good shape, and then there it goes mute. So anyway,
That's okay. We're here. I was just talking about this exciting lineup here. I got to Friday, but Saturday, Our Lady Peace, Finger 11 Sloan, Aces High. This is an incredible lineup for Borderfest.
yeah, you know what? We're really excited. The whole committee, we really put a whole lot of thought into what we could do, customizing the lineup, and it's something pretty unique. We're able to go out and kind of pair artists that we want together and do it a little different than a tour, and it's worked really well. I mean, especially we're really excited. I think Friday and Saturday. Friday, just Alessia Cara. All the inspirational messaging that she brings with her,
Yeah.
and the last time she was in Ontario was with Shawn Mendes to a sold-out Rogers Centre in Toronto. So just lots of excitement around her coming back to play in Ontario. And then, the Rock Nights, our Tea Party, Sam Roberts, Our Lady Peace, Finger 11 Sloan, all those guys. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great for the whole community. And
and this is obviously a lot of effort goes on behind the scenes, and we'll get to that in a moment, how you pull that off. But kind of a new branding to Borderfest here with this Canada's Summer Kickoff Concert.
Yeah, we were talking, and we're a member of the Canadian Live Music Association, and just in looking at the dates and kind of a brand and everything, and brainstorming, and the idea really came that we're one of the first major festivals, not only in Ontario but in Canada, and I think it's exciting. We've been watching. We have. I think right now we're up to 6 different provinces that are going to be represented at the event. So really is a cross Canada venture, and we're excited. We're getting very close to 10,000 tickets sold for it.
Wow, that's amazing. And certainly, people are ready to get outside. I mean, they've already been getting outside since that longest 2 weeks of our life happened. And did it make it difficult to, because a lot of times you got to plan these things in advance. Did that make it difficult to really nail down the schedule of all these entertainers?
I mean, we had Our Lady Peace and Finger 11. We announced it 2 weeks prior to the pandemic in 2020. So it's the longest we've ever waited for a band to actually come and play. So it's a bit of a relief, right? I mean, over the last 2 years, it's kind of like, will this thing ever happen? So we're really excited being only a couple weeks away and getting it to finally take off. But I mean, just everyone's schedule. There's a lot of, hesitation just on, really when we started booking everyone are we going to be out of COVID and what's it going to look like? And we all kind of rolled the dice and said, yeah, let's put this thing together. We were strategic, and it's an all Canadian lineup. So we knew that, for travel reasons that would help, obviously having Canadians getting in and out of the country. But no, it's great. It's great to support Canadian live music, support our homegrown artists, and, really work to have opening local bands on it, as well as up and comers, and then the headliners. And, it's going to be a fun music festival that we're really excited. We know there's a lot of people coming to town to see this one, to stay in our hotels and support our economy. And I think that mixed, we'll see some of the local scene pick up here in the next little bit, and will be great to bring those, 2 groups, kind of locals and visitors, all together and have a great weekend.
Yeah, I think it's important that you mentioned that, obviously Sarnia is going to be there, but now you probably are able to track the ticket sales. Does one stick out in your mind, like how far people are really coming from to show up for Borderfest?
Yeah, it keeps growing and growing, and even on this weekend, we're always kind of watching and monitoring. We had a couple tickets in New Brunswick purchased, Saskatchewan purchased, and that's just on this past weekend. So, I mean, before that, I know we were British Columbia, probably the farthest, and I believe we have some folks from Arizona and California coming as well. So, I mean, it really is kind of North American, and it's good. This festival, it's been growing little by little, and it's now, in the same sentences as some of those major festivals throughout Canada and Ontario, and that's where we want to be.
It's really become recognized as that festival. down in Little Sarnia there, right? But it's really bigger than that and beyond that. The Borderfest team has been able to, make this happen. What number are you calling this? This is the
Technically, it's number 5. We're taking out the Rocking the Runway one as being an event, but not a music festival. So we're going with 5. It's been 6 years, though. We were very fortunate. We were one of the few kind of groups and organizations that kept entertainment going, and we had Rocking the Runway in 2020, and then we pulled off the Borderfest event last October, and I think those two alone have really built our reputation up in the music industry.
for sure.
That we can pull stuff off during COVID, and we wanted to do that for Sarnia Lambton. We wanted to do that for the music industry, for tourism, a lot of great purposes. And altogether, it's been fantastic. It's been a long few years of adapting and adjusting, and what's it look like, but all in all, we're ready for getting back in Centennial Park and 3 days in a row and live music for everyone to enjoy.
Let's talk about the team that you have, Mark, that helps you put this Borderfest together. I know you're kind of the face of it, but really the team that you have is very family oriented, I think.
It is. I'm fortunate. I kind of keep delegating, and I keep trying to step back more and more every year. And I do, for an extent. It's nice where there's a lot of people involved. We had a board meeting there on the weekend, and over a dozen people that all have different roles and different areas, and are working hard, volunteering their time. Overall, I think we'll have almost 200 volunteers over the 3 days. So, the scope of it is huge. Supporting groups like the Cancer Society, autism, Blue Water Boxing, and so many more. It's just great. It's great for the whole community. It's great to kick back to the community with something like this that raises money for so many organizations.
Yeah, it's family and community oriented. And aside from the music, it's really a big deal to so many to see this coming back into town. And food vendors are going to have the food, and of course the beverages will be flowing. I seem like you've been given you've had some great ticket and hotel giveaways as well.
Yeah, just trying to mix it up with a little bit of everyone. We have great partners involved. I'd love to name all of them: Carpenters Union, Cogeco, Nicole Smith. Anyway, there's tons of partners involved on this event, and we're so fortunate for them to back it. And yeah, it's allowed us to do things like giving away a hotel room stay. It's just one more element where not only how do we get people here, but let them stay and
Right.
come visit. And it's it's really neat. It's working, kind of thinking outside the box on what we can do and put it all together as a team.
It's really had a positive effect on our community. It's therefore so nice to see this come back and create some economy of its own here in town, and support so many local businesses along with the tourism side of things. Speaking of which, let's segue into that now. You're also the executive director for Tourism Sarnia Lambton, or Ontario's Blue Coast. Which is it?
It's Tourism Sarnia Lambton, and we're in Ontario's Blue Coast.
Right.
So,
Okay.
that's definitely how the marketing side goes.
Right. Now, you just recently had an event on the weekend, Unlock Sarnia Lambton, I think it was called.
We did, yeah, Unlock Sarnia Lambton, and a great experience where people could do a self-driving tour for the county. We had 20 locations that kind of opened their doors that was really unique, and we there's hundreds of people that participated and lots of prizes to be won, and it was something great as we get back into people being out and about and really having things back open. And I think we're going from that to kicking the doors wide open with the amount of events and the amount of activities, and having the beaches open. And I got to say, props. We have our hotels for the month of April and May. We're the highest occupied hotels in southwestern Ontario. So
Wow.
we're bringing people down here. They're coming to enjoy what Sarnia Lambton has, and it's only the start of the summer, and we can't wait. It's going to be a great season. It's really everything's coming together, and we're really happy with.
People are really discovering this part of town, or so to speak, this part of Ontario. That's, you've got yourself quite a team down there at Tourism Sarnia Lambton as well.
Yeah, we do. I mean, everyone's working hard, and it's kind of how do we strategically keep marketing and promoting the region. We same thing. We've created new partnerships, and really our advertising and marketing is stretched farther than typically it has in the past. And it's able to do that because of our hotel partnerships and municipality partnerships, and it's just it's growing in the region, and it's allowing us to really focus on how we can not only work with other event partners, but then our assets throughout the county, and how we can promote and kind of, as soon as we have some money to put behind it, it really that advertising buy, that spend is well worth it, and seeing getting a lot of attractions and views on it, and driving people to Sarnia Lambton.
One of the things that you've done in the past as well, and I think you're still doing it again, was the gift card promotion.
Yeah, we have Discover Sarnia Lambton dollars, which are Tourism Sarnia Lambton dollars. They can be spent at over 300 businesses in Lambton County, and the program, we should do a report soon, but I know it's closing in on almost $400,000 in gift cards that have been sold since we started it in 2020. Wow. It's been phenomenal. We've worked with a lot of corporate partners who has bought them for gifts, but when we get that kind of dollars moving throughout the county, spent locally at businesses, the economic spin-off's huge. It's really, we've been fortunate in our region. We definitely have for Southwest Ontario, when we're on calls, we've managed to be all right as far as closures. I know there's been a few things, but overall, compared to a lot of other places, our businesses are still going strong and thriving. And the gift card program was another kind of tool in the box that we could help people with. And the big thing is get people spending that money locally. So I mean, maybe some other companies that do a lot of gift cards aren't too happy with us, but it's working well for all our local and independent businesses, that's for sure.
Well, especially coming through the pandemic, to say $400,000. I mean, the pandemic showed up. How do you promote tourism, right? Yeah. But that you and your team were able to pull that off, an incredible, some record-breaking stats for some of the things that you did. So it just goes to show that if you can be creative enough, it really does work. But it's great that you have some local stuff going on here, but isn't it just as important that Tourism Sarnia Lambton is actually reaching beyond our local borders to bring people to Sarnia? It's not really just about promoting to the people of Sarnia, right?
No, that's it. And we've kind of changed things up. I mean, one thing we're going deeper into Ontario, so farther into the GTA region and into Eastern Ontario a bit more. And I mean, that change is really because the American economy, we're still looking at American traffic being a lot lower than before, and right. Only being some percentage points of what we used to see. So we are working with Windsor a little bit on just being strategic about how we're going to market and promote that coming back. But we want to wait and have some clear rules and guidelines on what U.S. travelers need in the future. So instead of just kind of waiting, we're pushing forward. How do we get deeper into Ontario and bring more people down to Sarnia Lambton that way? So it's just kind of changing, adapting, as we've spoke a lot about, but we're still doing it. We got to keep on the edge, and that's how we're going to be aggressive and really attract people down here to see what we're all about. And hey, whenever we attract someone down to come spend the night and shop at our stores and eat at our restaurants, that's where we're getting the economic benefits and what we're striving to do.
You've got a lot of great ideas there with you and your team and Borderfest and everything. What about somebody, if somebody local or has an idea and it says, I'm not sure how to pull this thing off, or is this even real? Am I thinking too big? Or can they come and see you and sit down and talk to the team and present an idea and ask for support? Or what's that look like to people locally?
Yeah, absolutely. We do that all the time. We meet with different organizations, sometimes individuals as well, that kind of say, hey, this is what we're thinking and what it would be for, both kind of scale and scope of what we're looking to do. I think a lot of things need to start out small and grow. And, that's probably the best messaging we normally give. And then it becomes a tourism event a couple years later as it keeps growing. But they can always come talk to us, myself, Vicky on the events, Adam in marketing. We're happy to give some advice and, help wherever we can. But at the end of the day, that's how our community builds and becomes stronger. And from an attraction point, we're going to be excited. It's going to be, we can't let things out of the bag yet, but we do have some big things planned for this fall and as we get into winter. So we're getting ready, and we'll have a couple announcements of some different things that Tourism Sarnia Lambton is going to be kind of putting our names on and bringing to the area.
Very, very exciting. Always something in the works, and always something to tease me with. So I got to have you back.
Yeah, no, you know what? That's it. We want to bring more here, more things to see, do, and explore, and that's the role. And we're happy to keep progressing it forward.
Yeah. And when people come and talk to you, just sort of, I want to guide a little bit here, if I can, on this question too. I mean, Tourism Sarnia Lambton is not a bank by any means, but you're able to guide them though to different ways to apply for grants or how to get that money to maybe help them get started.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's always, it's a tough, kind of tough conversation always in the beginning, because I would say 99% of first-time events or first-time things are not necessarily eligible for when it comes to the grant process. So it's always, looking to start somewhere, start smaller, keep growing. But that's what we're here for. We can give that advice. We can sit down and say, if this is the grant you're looking for in the future, here's all the boxes you're going to need to check. So, start and keep tabs if it's a tourism event on, who's coming to the area, or, just even the marketing side, right? What marketing you're doing out of town. There's all those great kind of help guidelines. But at the end of the day, we're here to support, any ideas. I think we probably, I would say, have a couple people a month anyway that come with, some kind of thoughts, ideas. Some take place, some don't. But at the end of the day, we're more than happy to meet with people and kind of gauge their idea and see if we can help make it come to life.
Awesome, Mark. Thank you so much for all you do and the teams you've got and the excitement you bring to these activities that are happening as well. And I know you're busy, and I know I harass you a lot for interviews, but I do appreciate you getting here. And I'm looking forward to being at Borderfest this year as well. We've got some fun things planned to do around that. Is there anything else you want to add that maybe we should know about before I let you get back to your day?
No, you know what? I think just tell the viewers out there, this is a great episode to see what's going on, happening, every week, every month, going on in our community, and keep up to date with all these great things. Our community has so much going on in it, and it's not just about you attending. It's calling up your friends, your family, everyone from out of town, and saying, you guys got to check out Sarnia Lambton. So many great things happening here, and the water's just getting warm to go in. So we're
and we have some of the nicest beaches.
So, but no, thank you as always, Dave, for your time.
All right. Thanks, Mark. Enjoy the rest of your day, and all the best to your family right now too.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Mark Perrin, who lead down at Blue Water Borderfest, and of course down at Tourism Sarnia Lambton as well. And Mark is absolutely correct. There's always so much going on. Like I said at the beginning, we got the Sounds of Summer free concert series. Borderfest is back, and wow, stronger than ever with the entire lineup. Look at that again. The Tea Party, Sam Roberts Band, Sky Wallace, and Born Right on the Thursday night. Alessia Cara is coming to town. Wow, that is huge, right? Mariana's Trench, Big Ryland James, Kubi, Saturday, Our Lady Peace, Finger 11, Sloan, and Aces High, coming from all over and supporting local as well. And of course, you can go to bluewaterborderfest.com to get all your tickets for that. He said they've already pretty much hit the 10,000 mark. And with everything else that's going on around in Sarnia Lambton as well, visit Ontario's or AuntBlueCoast.com. Wow, that was a lot going on. Just remember, everybody, motorcycles are on the road, so watch out for the motorcycles. Drive aware and ride aware. And hey, us who are on two wheels, we got to be respectful out there as well. That's all the time I got for you this week. Have a great week and an even better weekend. I will see you next time right here on the show. Bye-bye.